Hey girls, this is a video on what I think you should keep in your first period kit. So yeah, now I'm gonna start off by saying that a lot of girls, I've watched this video and a lot of girls say, I'm not gonna like point out people, and I know people, not everyone says it, but some people do, some don't, whatever, and I know a lot of people just in like general like say this. They say that your first period is more than likely it's gonna be spotting or light. More than likely it is, yes, but that's not always the case. My first period was my heaviest one ever. I was changing a heavy pad every 2 hours, and seriously they were like full. It was gross, and honestly I thought it was gross. So I like switched to tampons like right away. But anyway, I just think that that's not always the case, so make sure that you're prepared if your period is like that. Like a lot of people say they start off light and then get heavy. Mine started off really heavy and then got lighter as I've gotten more. So yeah. Um so yeah, this is just what I recommend having it. Okay. So but yeah, I'm also saying that yes, they can be really light because a lot of girls are. So yeah, just in case, you never know if yours is gonna be like that, I would recommend having 2, 4, 6, okay, 8, sorry, I forgot how many I grabbed if it was 68. 6 liners of your choice. So yeah, I personally recommend the UI Kotex Barely Theirs, but I just grabbed these out for you guys right now. So yeah, 6 liners of your choice, and then if you have them, I recommend having 2 like liners that hold more, like thicker liners, I guess, that hold more, so that can protect you better. So yeah, and then I recommend you having an extra pair of underwear, which I forgot to grab, sorry. And then I recommend having some kind of pain reliever, bloating relief, just all the PMS and stuff, medicine. And then I recommend having 2 regular flow pads, just in case, 1 heavy flow pad, and 1 overnight pad. I know this is a lot for like a first period kit. You're like, whoa, but you never know what your flow is gonna be. Never. It's so unpredictable until you've had it longer. So yeah, especially the first, it could be super light and you need these. They can last you 3 hours, or it could be super heavy and this is gonna last you 2 hours. It could be anything. So I'd just be prepared, basically. Be prepared. And then, along with being prepared, if you're swimming, then or if you like maybe at the beach that day or swimming or whatever, and I recommend carrying this around with you anytime you start having, thicker discharge or more discharge, or, if you notice anything along those lines, which I'll make a video on signs of getting your first period, but, if you have anything that comes along with PMS or anything, I recommend you carry this around. So, yeah, and along with being prepared, I'd recommend having 2 tampons in there. No, you shouldn't use tampons on your first period. People say, I personally did just because mine was heavy and and it was over Christmas time, so I was at my grandparents' house and family was everywhere and I just didn't want to deal with it. So yeah, I did start with tampons on my first, like on my 3rd day, I think, only 2. So yeah, I really don't recommend it though. I mean, I really don't see anything wrong with it. If you're comfortable with it and your parents are okay with it, I guess it's fine, but just make sure you really watch it then, and make sure you're, watching the clock, and everything. Make sure you have a liner on underneath and everything. So yeah, let's see, what else? Oh yeah, these, I recommend the Tampax Pearl Lights, or Tampax Radiant Lights, whatever, either one. And if you do have a heavier flow, I recommend the Vicotex Clicks, just because they are regulars, but they're like the thinness, like the size of a light, like the applicator. So they're easier. People say they hurt. I personally think that they're perfect for school and away because, You know, you can just go like this, and you might think someone's watching you, and it's like, oh, you can see that. No, honestly, no one's going to be watching you and staring at your hands. So, yeah. This is what I would recommend to have in it again. Sorry, the lighting's really weird. I'm using the flash on my phone again. So, yeah, one overnight, one heavy probably would be fine. 2 regular flow, 8 liners, 2 like liners like this if you have them, medicine, and tampons. The tampons are really optional, and so are these liners, I would say, but everything else I think you really should have. And again, if you want to determine your flow, kind of look at your families, especially your moms. You can ask your dad's grandma maybe, or your dad's mom, or like dad's brother or sister, like if your aunt, if you're really close to them, because that'll kind of help you determine it too. Or, you know, kind of just, yeah, look at your family, older sisters, aunts, uncle, not uncles, don't ask your uncle, that would be awkward. I mean, unless you like that, but that's not a conversation I'd ever want to have with my uncle. Okay, anyway, thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, and request. Comment down below if you have any questions. Sorry. I will be happy to answer them for you, and yeah, either in a video or in the comments if it's a short reply. So yeah, comment, subscribe, request, and love you all. Bye.